No, Lenny, you're not late. Welcome. It's episode 19, the quarantine episode of the 1/6 pack. Welcome. Thanks for joining us, Lenny. At least, thanks for joining us, Lenny. Get some more
Lenny's
people
always on YouTube waiting for us to arrive.
I know. Well, Lenny's done the right thing, and he's hit the little alarm thing down there, so that tells you when we're going to have a live show. So you could do that right now. And that will save you the embarrassment next time of not seeing the show, because we will make fun of you. That's right. That's right. So, all right, episode 19. We are all there's Sabrina. Hey, Sabrina. Sabrina got some new gear.
Really nice stuff. 180 millimeter macro lens. Is that what that was, Sabrina?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds insane.
We'll get into that. Maybe we'll see who's got a webcam and see if we can invite people in. I don't know if I can do that or not, but we'll try. All right, episode 19. Not a lot of news, but I figured we'd talk about some of the stuff that we're going through. And, you know, I put down here, like, are you reevaluating your collection? Because I think we've all had a lot of time to look at stuff in our house, all our shit. And I've heard a lot of people just, like, sort of either... You know, hopefully not selling stuff for financial reasons necessarily, but you know, maybe that's a catalyst for like, you know what, let me get rid of some stuff, or no, screw it, I'm buying more shit because I've got nothing to do. So
I want to be one of those collectors.
I know I'm not.
Like, I'm bored. Let me buy stuff.
Let me buy more. I'll add a room on. All right, moving on. Get over this thing here. All right, I am Trevor.
Girl.
That is Tom. That is TJ down there in the brand new spanking Exclu collective t-shirt. Very nice. Exclu magazine, excuse me. 1/6 shooter. I have Watsu, Capes of Rifles. Check us out on the grams and everything else. Coming up, we got some brews. We got some news. Hopefully we got some brews. Pickups, we'll talk about it, see what we got. We're going to just jump on IG. We all couldn't come up with... some shots that we have shots that we like. We had so many of them that we figured we'd just go through IG and just take a look at some stuff and surf.
I would love to see Tom's feed.
My feed?
Yeah, we're going to use Tom's feed for that.
No, we're not using my feed.
We're going to use Tom's feed. All right, let's get right into it. So here's the big news. We all knew it was coming.
Yes.
And it dropped.
Yeah.
And
the answer is yes for me.
Yes. It's a yes from TJ.
Yeah.
It's a hell yes for me.
Man. Oh yeah. Yeah, Krennic is there. I'll tell you right now, James, I don't have too many pictures of him, but I will jump onto Hot Toys and we'll take a look at some of the shots there because I didn't have time to pop them in there. But yeah, I'm excited about that. Him coming, but I'm really excited about this. This looks amazing, and it's all what we were all waiting for. I think. I think that
my expectations, like the deluxe set coming with like the tram, the hover tram, and stuff like that, and the Beskar like slat. What are the
container there? Yep, the container and the slabs. Yep.
Like
yeah.
Ooh, I'm excited.
This is a DX to compete with some DXs, man. That's really nice. I mean, you know, for price considerations, I can see people going with the standard, but man, it's a hard one to not pick up the DX on this one.
Only thing I can think of,
I would cut my pre-order on the original one if I had to get this deluxe because it's amazing.
Well, that's my one thing is like the one thing that I think they could have included in this that would be the definitely kill the pre-order is just the swappable armor pieces to like put on the first episode armor.
Yeah.
Then they would never sell that first version because, you know.
True enough. Yeah. Yeah, I'm tentatively getting them both. I'm keeping the pre-order for the original because I want to see it in hand, even if I ultimately end up keeping just one of them. We'll see. I got a weird feeling about the show that like he's building all this and then maybe he's going to lose it again or something. I don't know.
You think? I don't know, because I feel like he gets shot so many times that if he didn't have this Beskar armor, he would have been dead. So I think that's like part. I think that the reason why they gave it to him so early is that they could have him get shot a whole bunch.
Could be possible. I guess I thought that way more in the beginning of the season when he was getting piece by piece, and I'm like, oh, okay. By the end, he's going to have all this great armor, and then maybe the the MacGuffin or whatever is that he's going to lose it somehow, or it's going to be stolen, or it's going to be whatever. It's because of the value of it or something, but who knows?
Yeah, I hope they don't do the video game thing where he has it all in the beginning and they just take it away from him again. Because it always kills me in video games where it's like, oh, you're super powerful, and then by the first mission, you're like, oh, I lost it all. Now I'm at square one.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, Lenny's just said he got it from Tim Sensei. So I'm excited. This is the first one I've gotten from that site, and I put myself in the front 50% or whatever it is, getting it first, basically. So paid a little extra for that. But this is one of those things that I just really want to get early on, and hopefully that won't be give me the bug that TJ apparently has for getting all his shit really early.
It will.
It wasn't too bad, I gotta say, though, man. It really wasn't that much. It didn't hurt, really. I don't know. I thought it was going to hurt a lot more, but it didn't. Maybe it's just because I'm really excited for this. I'm not really sure.
You're just excited.
It was cheap. Yeah, Lenny said it was cheap. It was cheap. James is saying, do I get both? I would say...
If you can afford it, yeah.
Yeah, if you can afford it. I mean, there's stuff that I think I probably would have cut the pre-order for to get both of them if I couldn't do that. And there's still stuff I'm sitting on waiting to order because I have a lot going on right now. So I don't want to go too nuts. But yeah, it was cheap, man. No, booze, dude. Yeah, I forgot. What are we drinking? I completely skipped that. It's been a rough month. So what do we got?
Well, the reason why we should be talking about the booze first.
Yeah, definitely. Let's do it. What do we got?
Oh, am I starting? Okay. I'm having a New York City Big Pilsner from Yonkers Brewery. It's around the corner.
I've been going there a lot now.
Trying to support local business. Everything is shut down. If I can order food or buy beer from down the block, I do it.
Nice.
Cool. Nice.
I got Rogue Bat Squash just because I really liked the bat creature on this can. I don't know if you could really see it.
You're drinking bat beer during the Corona.
Hey, I guess so. I didn't think about it.
Dude, that's so wrong.
Whatever. Hey. It's appropriate for the times, okay? Or inappropriate for the times.
It's very inappropriate for the times, but man, a timely, pretty cool error, I guess you'd call it. I could not get out and get beer. I have not left the house for like 2 weeks. I think I had this like about a week ago. So I'm keeping it low. But I am drinking. What's that?
What do you have? What's that? Oh, nice. Man, I drank my scotch before this even started.
So freaking good, man. This is the best. And it's getting down there, and I'm getting a little depressed about that because I try to keep it for rare occasions. It ain't cheap.
You should hire a TaskRabbit person and have them go shop scotch for you.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true.
I think just leave it on your doorstep.
I feel like I should be doing, not to get off on a tangent on that stuff, but like I feel like I should be doing that for people now. I just have to get the antibody test and see if I've had it.
Yeah.
But even then, you don't know if that's like you've had every version of it, or you could get the other version of it. I mean, it's so crazy now. Like I got surgical masks that I did the packaging for like 5 years ago, and they're sitting in my garage, so I'm going to use those. I'd be happy to go out and get people groceries and shit like that, but.
I had to do an emergency trip to the grocery store earlier today, and it was like 90% of the people in there were all just Instacart, like grocery shopping for other people and stuff like that.
Oh, you really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it was like teams of like three. It was like there was a shopping cart. There was like three people that split off, get all stuff, bring it back.
Wow.
It was kind of crazy efficient in a way when I was watching it happen, but also none of them were wearing gloves or masks or anything. I'm like, but like the regular shoppers, like I had latex gloves on myself. Like everybody else is like all protected up to the nines, but not the Instacart people.
Jordan is on. Thanks for coming on, Jordan. Gang's all here. All right, let's get back to this Mando here.
Yep.
So 313 for the deluxe, 259 for the standard. 2021. Okay. Fully expected.
It's only next year at this point, so
yeah, it's not bad. Now that's if things don't get extremely delayed with everything. We don't even know what's going on over in China at this point. But
I think we were supposed to have the Ant-Man and the Wasp like 6 months ago.
I know everybody's been bitching about that. Yeah, right. Was it supposed to be a few months ago?
I think it was February is when it was originally slated.
Oh, okay. So not too bad, like a month.
No, not that bad. But also, like, how old is that movie now?
This is the problem, man. This is the problem. I mean, and it's like it was. I love the Ant-Man movies. I thought it was. I thought it was a good movie. I know it wasn't like top of the list for a lot of people, but
it was fun.
You know, I think it's definitely something that would have been better with the iron being a little hotter than it is, and now they're talking about what's her face being out, maybe being recast.
Oh,
because of what happened with her.
Yeah. And dude, as soon as I saw it on Twitter, and if you don't know, she said something about like she was going outside and just saying, "I'm going to live my life," and you know, thinking about herself, like if I die, I die. I'm not going to give up my freedom for whatever. Yeah. Now this was a week ago, but it's still people are kind of in the full blown. Okay, we got
a big public apology though online and all that other stuff. So
did she do that?
Yeah, she did. I followed it because I like Evangeline Lilly. Like
yeah, you can't say her name, but I love her too.
Evangeline Lilly? I don't know.
Evangeline Lilly. Yeah, she's great. I really liked her. I thought she was really well cast in that. Yes, and Gamora too. Yeah, Andrew.
Gamora. Funny enough, Gamora's. I know she was from Volume 2, but that pre-order didn't go up until I feel like after Ant-Man. Like I feel like that was like a. It was in reaction to her dying in Infinity War. Sorry, spoilers if you haven't seen it. That I feel like that's when they pumped that out, and that was even like a year and a half after Guardians came out. So
yeah, I don't feel like Gamora was. I mean, I know she was due, but I don't. It doesn't feel. And Nebula too. Is Nebula supposed to be out now?
No, she's not due out. I don't think until holidays. I don't think. Right? I think she's October.
I just ordered her also through Tim Sent's site. Because now I'm into the Guardians, so I got them. I'm just good. I'm glad about Evangeline Lilly that she apologized because I was really kind of bumming out that she wasn't going to be in it anymore.
And her apology was very sincere. She thought that she was being. I mean, take it as you will. She thought she was being brave when she said like the whole like, "Oh, I'm still going to go out." Like I want you all to live. It was like more of like an like, don't let the virus get you down. Get out there and live, kind of thing. But she realized that her actions were hurting other people, which is the big problem. So when she did apologize, it was very heartfelt, and it was very like I didn't realize what this was doing to elderly, other people. People are dying. Like it was misinformed. So
she's not anti-establishment. She's just kind of stupid.
Yeah, totally. I mean, she's making millions of dollars. They don't pay attention to everything going on in the world because they don't.
No, you're in a bubble.
Yep.
So I really dig in the weapons effects here. Let me go back to this. So I don't have any on here, but there's the baby. Let me see the baby. So freaking cute. They did a great job. Quite frankly, I think they did a better job on this one than they did on the life-size one.
I think the life-size one looks great. I don't get why it's getting so much slack.
I'm getting the Sideshow one. I haven't ordered that one, and I don't know that I will. I don't know. I love the fact that it's articulated. I probably should have put that on here. It's not technically 1/6. Obviously, it's not 1/6, but probably should have put it in. I mean, we could talk about it though.
Yeah, we should. What did you say about it, TJ? You were saying something.
Oh, I like the Hot Toys version.
Me too.
I don't think I get it, but I think it looks great.
I'm like if we come out of this whole situation without a big blow to the economy and my job stays okay, then I will get it because I really like him and I think that he'll go really well with like Baby Groot that I have, the 1/1. I love it. I'm not going to buy that statue though because I don't need a statue of him. But
I what's crap? Oh, Lenny says it's crap. Oh no, he said it's cheap. I said it was crap. No, it's crap.
Wait, what?
I was a little hesitant to buy the statue, and then I'm like, it was made by the company that designed it, and I was afraid, stupidly, that it might sell out. I may keep it, I may not keep it. My wife, it's the one collectible that I can buy that my wife will be completely on board with. Yeah. We could probably keep it upstairs, like in the hallway or something, because she loves it. So, but I really would love the articulation. I'm on the fence about the Hot Toy one.
I barely see a difference between the two, and I know the company that designed Baby Yoda made the first one, but I feel like that statue has more details than I've ever seen on the show, like the stuff under his chin and whatnot. It was kind of unsettling to me, and I thought that the
statue,
yeah, I like the Hot Toys one better.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I liked the hair that they did on the statue better. The complexion looks more screen accurate to me on the Sideshow one. I don't like the seams around the ears. I love the idea of changing out the ears, but I think they really could have done a better job with that.
I agree with that. The ears were the one thing that I thought kind of stood out as like a
And if you look at them side by side, there's differences in the sculpt, more than you'd think, which is weird. But I haven't put that side by side with the screen version, so I don't know who's more accurate. I mean, I would assume that the statue made by the people who made the puppet would be accurate, but
I've never been one for accuracy, so it doesn't really bother me too much.
Yeah. No, I know. I love the articulation. It's killing me that the other one isn't articulated, and I'll probably end up getting the Hot Toy one. But I was kind of like not wanting to spend the money. But
this little one looks great.
I think the little one looks fantastic. I think they did a great job. I love the expressions that they put on him. This looks more like a more accurate color actually than the life size one, although I'm sure it's probably pretty much the same. Now, is that a cloth? That's cloth, right? He's got on.
I bet it's sculpted.
On this, you think?
Are these actually figures or are they just slugs? They kind of look like they're slugs.
I think the arms move.
You think?
I thought
that's why you're getting two, because the arms don't move.
Oh.
I don't know, though. Do you have more pictures? Maybe we can kind of just...
Yeah, he's got his arm out at the same angle there. Yeah,
I'll open it on the side window.
I should know this because I did... the head turns, but you got the arm at the same angle there, too. So, obviously, there's no legs. And it does look rather stiff there, right? That's solid. Yeah, that's solid. There's no way there's fabric that's draping like that and hanging like that off a small figure. That's too bad.
I figured it was going to be just like the baby Groots that came with the Hot Toys for the Guardians figures. They're all just slugs.
Yeah. Oh, well. Still cool. Still like it. Scale looks good.
Yeah. I like them.
Yeah. I think the eyes look different on this, too, than they do on the life-size one. They look a little more... I don't know. This looks a little more accurate to me. I know we're talking all about the baby, and we're not even talking about the Mando. I think these effects look fantastic. Really happy with those.
They're cool. I don't need effects just because I don't use them ever. But I think they're really cool that they come with.
Have you never used them in shots?
No.
No.
No. I just do it all good.
Tom's too good for that.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I don't know how to blend the two well or effectively. It's like if I use practical, I always want to dress it up a little bit more digital, but every time I do that, like match just right. So like I can never get the practical looking the way I want it to on its own. So
okay,
I'd say it's more I'm not good enough. So there you go, TJ.
That's me, but.
The flame effect looks pretty cool though. I could see using that and like adding on to that. But I mean the other one, the what was that called? What did you call that thing? The smoke arrow thing.
Rocket yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is gonna be hot. It's definitely gonna be hot. Can't wait for this thing. It's a long way off. Feels like a long way off.
It won't. Well, actually, never mind. With this coronavirus, it feels like everything will feel like it forever. So,
yeah, true enough. True enough. Yesterday feels like a long time off. All right. What's next here? I think that's it for the Mando that we have. Yeah. All right. ARKHAM Asylum. I love all these designs. I have no attachment to this game, and I'm not such a big Batman fan that I felt the need to get them, and I didn't get the Joker, which look great.
Thanks, Lenny. Whistling Birds.
Oh, Whistling Birds. Yes, Thank you. Yep. Jordan says he likes the statue. So this is I think this is cool. It looks a bit like a statue itself to some degree, but it looks really, really nice. 243 Q3 2021. I think everything's going to be Q3 2021 or Q1 2022. That's going to be sad when we start seeing that. 2 head sculpts, although
the smirks are just slightly...
Oh, right. 4 pair hands, 2 battle damage gauntlets, battle damage blade, and helmet. Anybody into these?
I liked it better in these promo shots than what she looked like at Comic-Con. I didn't really like the look of her too much at Comic-Con. But I think they updated it a little bit or something. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, I like it a little bit more. But she barely looks like she could pose.
I mean, you got it. When you see the knees, they don't even bend the knees more than like a 45-degree angle. You're in trouble.
I'm personally not like the biggest fan of their non-Batman designs from the games.
Okay.
So her suit is okay.
I mean, for me, it kind of follows the design of that Batman though from the game.
Depends on which version of that Batman. Batman goes through like 8 costume changes through that game series.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. But the one they released, it's very close to.
It looks a lot like the one that they just released. That Prestige.
That's what I mean. Yeah. I love it. I love that it's got real hair. That's nice. I mean, that works for a figure like this. It's great.
Yeah. I think that's part of the reason why at Comic-Con it didn't look too good, because it was just so frizzled. Like they didn't put any product in it or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Sometimes the stuff that the people who are putting those things together just kind of slack on a few figures here and there. Wow, that is a subtle smirk, huh?
Yeah.
That's SH Figure Arts like right there. That's like, we're gonna give you this smile, and then we're gonna give you that right there. Wow. That's crazy. What is that? What is that other thing? Is that like a transparent, like computer?
I'm gonna guess, because there's a the Batman figure that I have comes with a screen with Oracle on it, which, funny enough, Batgirl is Oracle. It's probably her talking with Batman or something like that.
Gotcha.
It's not a very good picture of it because you can't quite tell what it is, but
yeah,
it looks like
I like it. I like what they're doing with the. I mean, I know it's based on a video game, so it's based on it's based on actuality. We're going to look at another one of the Sideshow comic book figures in a minute. I don't like as much what they're doing with those sculpts. But this is nice. I like this.
Like you said,
not something I'd get, but love to shoot it. I'd love to get it, shoot it. It'd be cool. Probably won't happen. No, and there he is right there. Yeah. So the Daredevil Shadowland. This is when he was the leader of the Hand. I don't think I read this arc, but I remember the costume.
Around the time I stopped reading Daredevil. Actually,
oh yeah,
because of that arc was not that good.
Oh, it wasn't?
No,
wow, sounds like it'd be pretty cool.
The lead up to it was great, and then the second he decides to go full evil for this short time, that he was like the leader of the Hand. That was not that good.
Oh, you mean it wasn't even like he was trying to like infiltrate and fake it out? He was actually turned into. Oh, that's stupid. Was he under some sort of spell or something?
He was under his own delusionment that he could somewhat maybe turn the Hand, this evil corporation, to his own, like trying to make them do good, but they're evil.
By being evil?
They're always going to be evil ninjas. So, and he ended up going up against the heroes, and I'm like, dude, you're doing exactly what you fought against so often.
Oh, that's really stupid. Yeah. I mean, you can't fly in the face of a character like that so much that it just ruins the character, because he's just not that person.
No, but I mean, I understand. Hey, it's a story. They're just trying to story tell. Like, here's a story that hasn't been done before. Sure, tell it.
You got to put out a book a month. Yeah, I know. I get it.
Some people are going to.
You got to try everything you can. Costume change. It's a great costume change, so you get to do that. These are. I mean, I like what they're doing. I just don't like these sculpts. I don't know. They're very. I know what they're trying to do. I know that they're trying. I guess they're trying to be comic booky about them, but I just like to see like something a little less harsh, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a little too angular, right, TJ?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Do you know the artist Howard Chaykin?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
His drawings, which I've never.
Yes. No, I know what you're saying. Yes, exactly. Me neither. He did Star Wars at one point, I think, back in the
He's done a
80s
lot.
or something.
Like, because of his book, The Cavalier in Clay, like he became like widely prolific for his writing mostly, but his artwork has never sat well with me.
No.
Yeah.
You're right. It does have that. And Carmine Infantino, remember Carmine Infantino?
The name sounds really familiar.
He used to do super, like, everything was angular, and he had the cheekbone that was just a line like on everything. Now, I hated it. He did Star Wars for a while, and I fucking hated those books because I hated his drawings. And now I look back at him as a designer, because I wasn't that as a kid, obviously, and like, wow, stuff is really cool. I actually love what he's doing here, and it's really, really stylized and nice. But as a kid, I just wanted to see Luke Skywalker. I don't want to see.
Oh, I've had that with so many artists growing up. It's like, as a kid, I'm like, what is this? And then as I got older and like actually started like training for art and like became an artist myself, I started like looking back, I'm like, these people are amazing.
Yeah. It was never like that with like Sienkiewicz or anything like that, but
Sienkiewicz was always awesome.
Because that was just amazing shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't even get past that. It was different, but it was just amazing.
You know about this suit on this figure is that my one major complaint isn't even the sculpt; it's just how baggy the suit is on him. Because like it kind of looks like he's wearing somebody else's suit. It's just fit him.
Yeah, it looks a little more. I don't know. There's something. Yeah, I hate those knee pads.
Oh, those killed me on the red version of this.
Yeah, I know. We talked about that. I think when we went over the red version.
Brought it up again. Thanks.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It also has. Well, I'm going to go there, but it's just I can see what you're saying, especially around the thigh area and stuff. It's just a little loose. It's more like it's a, like a leather motorcycle suit or something like that.
And if it was like the suit that the Flash is wearing in that figure, because it's snug, it's spandex, it works well, and you have that range of motion, I'm gonna guess, with that figure, because it's like a spandex. I guess that's why they made this so loose, is because it's like a leathery material and they want him to be able to like raise his legs, but it just ends up coming off as being really baggy when he's just posed like this.
Yeah. And Andrew, you're right. They do use the same mouth on every figure. It seems like anything with a cowl, like Batman and what else? The Flash. It just seems like they're using a very similar sculpt. Or
I imagine they probably have one main in-house sculptor who's like doing the design, and then he has a style for how people look.
Yeah, it's just a little too long or something. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know if it's the gap, what do you call that? The plellum or something like that? The gap between nose and the mouth or something like that. I don't know. It's just very...
It reads to me, though, I will say this, to give the sculptor props, it reads very comic booky, but when you're bringing it into this 1/6 scale, we're used to seeing highly realistic figures at this scale. So just, if you're not going to go like the full Ashley Wood, here's like this crazy kind of unique looking figure, it kind of seems off-putting when it's almost to actual human.
Right. Yeah, it does. But it does work as a comic book. It does work really well. And it's weird because like the exaggeration worked really well with the Joker. The Joker looks fantastic. And oh shit, I don't think I put
the black and white version or the muted?
Yeah, we could take a look at it online, but they just did the black and white version of both the Batman and the Joker. I missed that Batman. I sat on it for so long that I missed out on, and I do want it. So there's a couple shops around here that have it.
I see a lot of people selling it every now and again. Next time
I think it's one of those things that you're like, hey, it looks really cool, and then you get it and you're like, this doesn't really tie in anything, unless you're going to have the whole sort of collection of them. But I would like to have it to go with the Joker, because I do like the Joker a lot. Although I've thought on and off about maybe getting rid of that. I don't know.
Like that one is the one you have. It's just muted colors, and you can do that in Photoshop.
Yeah, totally. Like, oh no, I wouldn't get the black and white version. That was no, and the black and white version of the Joker doesn't come with the best sculpt, the exclusive sculpt. No, it just comes with that. It's why, I don't know. I just don't get it. You charge an extra $15, and it's the best sculpt of the two. So
that alt sculpt should have been the main sculpt, and it would have sold that figure. I don't know what you were thinking.
Yep, would have sold a lot more of it, definitely. The other thing about these things, doesn't come with a lot. I mean, I realize what else you're going to give them, but I don't know. I would have liked to seen maybe a different
sculpt.
What's that, TJ?
Called Matt Murdock head.
Yeah.
Yeah, either a Matt Murdock head or even just like a more like a grimacing expression or
bloodied sculpt would be great. Like
a what?
Like a bloodied sculpt.
Yeah,
You know?
that would be cool. Yeah. It's. I mean, you could easily do that as a magnetized thing, the way they did some of the Batmans and things like that.
Yeah.
Too. I don't know. What was this? What are they selling this for?
I don't know.
$235. I mean,
their figures are a great deal at $185. At $235, they are too much.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, in terms of accessories and just in terms of the property itself.
Yeah.
For $235, I don't have to have this.
Just there's so much quality concerns when you end up getting a Sideshow 1/6 scale.
Yeah. You don't. Yep. That body is a crapshoot. The Joker body was actually pretty decent. But
were you concerned before you got it?
What's that?
Were you concerned about the body?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. And actually, you know what? There were a couple of things. The pegs were a little brittle. I broke a hand peg, but that, I didn't heat it up, so that's my fault.
That's happened on my Hot Toys too, though, so I can't.
Yeah. But the legs, the knees are a little loose. It's not really super tight. And swapping out the heads, oh my God. Even on their own video, when they were showing it off and doing an unboxing, they had a cutaway. The guy's like, "Oh, let's swap the heads," and he's like, "Well, let's take a look at the box." Somebody I was nuts, man. I hurt myself trying to get that thing off. It was crazy. I'm like, what the hell is going on with this peg?
I like Andrew's comment here.
Too much.
Too much. If it's over 200, it's too
exactly much. Yeah. And I threw this in because we took a look at this. So this was the DC All-Star show in Tokyo, I think 3 weeks ago or something like that.
Wow, that feels like a lifetime ago.
I know, right? It does feel like a long time ago.
Oh, did you put the Harley Quinn that they just...
I did. Yep. Mm-hmm. I don't actually, you know what? I lost part of this when I was putting it together, so I apologize. Some of the stuff, I don't have Harley Quinn. I do have a picture of her there, though, so we'll take a look at her.
I mean, as I'm sure the people tuning in might know, we kind of threw this show together last minute, so it's totally fine.
Yeah, it's been a little rough. But I don't know what to make of this.
TJ, I want to know TJ's thoughts before anything.
Yes.
What?
No.
Just no. Just no. That's the extent.
No other thoughts?
No.
I mean, you're not you collect the Batman, though. You collect the DC Batman, right?
I have both the BVS and the Justice League Batman. I actually have the Justice League Wonder Woman.
Oh, you do? I didn't know that.
I do. I thought
Superman? Didn't bother with Superman?
Superman from BVS.
Okay.
And Flash. Shit, I have way too much. It's all in the box. But later,
are they really?
I'll tell you guys what I've been doing with my collection.
But now you know where they are because you've been organizing that. Oh, sorry.
Secret. It's a secret. But listen, this could be like the most awesome scene from like the movie.
Right. We won't know till November or something. At this point. That's going to be a problem. That's an interesting thought right there. So I'm sure there's some things in the pipeline for movies that were slated to come out, right? I mean, we only have Black Widow, we have Wonder Woman. What else do we have?
New Mutants got delayed.
But we think there was going to be Hot Toys New Mutants? I doubt it.
No, probably not. Oh, you're thinking about in relation to toys?
Yeah, thinking that here's this figure, whether or not they're good, it's ready to go, whether or not they put it up for pre-order with 4 or 5 months to go before you're even going to see the movie.
Their shipping dates are 2 years out. Why wouldn't they put it up for pre-order?
True enough. I mean, you get 6 months to order it. You can wait till you've seen the movie to see if you like it, and then I suppose, yeah, it's wild looking. I just don't, it's got to have a lot of impact on the movie for me to order something like that.
Yeah, there's no way I'm going to get this myself. I mean, I feel like I've seen this outfit on like a stage in New Orleans or something like that. It just looks too garish. And I love the armored suit in the comics. She always looks so awesome whenever.
Yeah.
And when I first saw this, I'm like, what am I looking at? Is there like a Vegas stage show scene? Like, what is she wearing?
I think the fact that she's in like a white environment takes that to another level too. It's just like
the promos for the movie where she's wearing this. I don't like it. There's nothing about this outfit I like.
Yeah, I would love to know what the fuck this is in the movie. Like, I don't know. It feels like it's going to be some sort of like, it's like a something she tried, or it's a working for the government type of thing. I don't know. It's very, or maybe it's just on what's the island?
Mascara.
Yeah. Maybe it's something tribal or something. I don't know.
TJ, what were you saying in that?
Good things. Number one, I can see Trevor shooting this. I see a digital background. I see a lot of fog. Good lighting. Second, after Wonder Woman is done with this outfit, she's gonna leave it for like Beyonce's next like Super Bowl show.
It looks like a Beyonce Super Bowl show.
It does. What is that? A dig with the fog? Is that a dig?
No, I love your fog.
Can you spotlight Sabrina's comment? Because I can't.
Yeah, I was going to. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. That was good.
It does look like, what was it's there's somebody put it side by side with and I don't know Power Ranger as well, but what was the Power Rangers character? Yeah.
But no, this isn't even like the good Goldar. This is like the terrible Goldar from the remake movie where it's just like a pile of gold.
Yes. That's the one I saw it next to. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely won't be posable at all.
Jamie is always onto something. I don't know if you know this.
Or on something, one of the two.
I wish I was on something.
Let me buy this figure.
Pre-ordered. Yeah, the only Wonder Woman I liked was the comic color version. Yeah, I love that thing, man. Not enough to order it, but I really, really dug it.
Same here. Honestly, it was really just the seamless body that I wasn't going to order. I'm not buying a figure that's just going to deteriorate in like 3 years. So,
do you think that's the case still though with those Fisons?
I never had a Fison, so I don't know. I have Hot Toys Seamless, which I think that was that a Fison body?
Which one?
Thor? I don't know. I don't know that they're all Fisons now. I don't think that Hot Toys is necessarily licensing Fison per se. I mean, but I think
Fison uses a different material than Hot Toys used to use. I don't know if they switched.
Oh yes. You're right. The old ones that they used to put out with the seamless were you're right. Those would fall apart for sure. Fisons, I got a feeling, are going to last as long as you're not bending them to extremes and leaving them in that pose for a long time. They're pretty solid, man. I don't know. They feel like they're going to last. I could be wrong, but they feel like they're going to
hear good things about Fison. I do know from experience not good things about Hot Toys Seamless. Like,
correct.
Lenny's asking what Hot Toys bodies have seamless. Like, my Gamora from Volume 1 has seamless arms. I bent it once. That one bend looks like it's about to split down the middle.
Yeah.
The Hulk. Hellboy coming out is seamless. All the Wonder Womans are seamless.
The Hulk arms, right? Yeah.
Hulk's different. My Hulk is fine.
It's very heavy duty that whatever they're using there, and it's not solid all the way through. Right. I don't think.
It's thin, and it feels like it's like it's like a rubber plastic over on top of like a jointed body, and
and it feels like a thick shell as opposed to a solid all the way through.
Yeah.
The
solid all the way through ones have issues because my road worn Thor and TJ, I think you were kind of talking about this a little bit. Even that one, like I brought outside, like kind of bent his arm once, put it back on the shelf. Next time I looked at it, like I had his arm bent only at like a 25-degree angle, and it looked like the paint was ready to start peeling off. So,
yeah, I mean that those are made of rubber. Fison is silicone, which is true. Which can still break down, but I think it will eventually after many, many years. I just don't think it's going to be, something that's going to fall apart in 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
It's
a very short shelf life. It's like, and granted, again, it might be because I live in Southern California,
Yeah, I mean, I know we touched on that in an old broadcast, but broadcast. I just saw the word broadcast, and I put that in my mind, which is like, whatever. On an old show, we talked about that and like clothing and stuff. And I've seen people with the Crow and with the first Star-Lord, or even the second Star-Lord, I guess, just completely falling apart. But it's humidity. I mean, down here, it's cold. You know, I mean, it's chilly. It's probably, 8 degrees colder than it is in my house, basically. So probably 68 degrees or something like that, or 65, whatever. And there's no sunlight. It's a cave. But that's the kind of stuff you got to worry about. I mean, that's what's gonna do it. But yeah, no interest in this. Maybe I'll change my mind when I see the movie.
I know some people that are very ecstatic about that thing.
Yeah, I have not seen anyone, but I haven't read all the comments on
Jordan is.
Jordan is. Yeah. Jordan. Oh, yeah, Jordan is. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he said I won't be opposable at all, but I want it. Right there.
All right. Jordan, why? Tell us why. Please tell us why. The aforementioned Harley Quinn, also from Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
Don't love it. But again, didn't play the game. Don't know how accurate that face sculpt is, but
it's accurate to. So funny enough, and this happens with all of the games, is every iteration of the game, everybody's faces change because technology changes over time. And this is very accurate to one of her later show ups in that game.
Okay.
But I don't think that was the best face that they did on Harley. I actually think one of the earlier faces that they did was better.
Yeah.
But the earliest version, I think she was like a doctor nurse kind of thing. She was in a nurse outfit. So it wouldn't have made the best Harley figure. It was very niche.
I don't even love the outfit. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a big DC reader. I'm not really a huge Harley Quinn fan. I know she's super popular, but the Harley Quinn I do like is the Harley Quinn. The classic that I saw in the animated series, and that I saw when I read any Batman comic books when I was a kid, just the Harlequin uniform and whatever. I mean, if it's a little leg or whatever, fine. If there's a little cleavage, whatever. But just all these weird semi S&M type of things. I don't know. It's just not. I don't know.
They're not my favorite either. The thing I think is one of the biggest shames that Hot Toys did is when they did 3 different Harley figures from the Suicide Squad movie. They didn't do it. The one from that one scene where she's actually wearing the Harley Quinn outfit.
Right.
And we got the Joker from that scene.
Right.
We didn't get the Harley from that scene.
Right.
That's the Harley that everybody wants. Why?
That's a classic pair. If you had that, you'd almost want to get that pair.
I would actually have gotten that atrocious.
The prison scene specific. What? Why? Why? I just don't get it.
No, it said they got to do the one thing in the gold dress when she's in the bar. I don't know.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. And the Val Kilmer Batman is
that's for somebody.
That is for somebody. And the nippled Robin.
What's funny to think about though is that is somebody's first Batman movie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad.
And they probably adore George Clooney and Val Kilmer. That is their Batman, and you will not ever be able to convince them otherwise.
The ones I watched, I remember seeing this in the theater, and the scene, after having seen the Keaton Batmans and loving the Keaton Batmans for the most part, I mean, with some minor exceptions, going in and oh, it's not going to be Keaton anymore. Okay, well, this looks cool, and utterly hating it. And then at the end of the movie, they're doing the silhouette running scene, and his ears are just wobbling like rubber as he runs. I'll never forget it. It's what I saw it. I'm that. I mean, that sums up this entire movie for me. I fucking hate this thing.
I was young enough everything out of this movie, loving it, and my sister, who was older than me, being I don't know about that one. And then we went to go see Batman and Robin together, and we both came out of that movie what did we just watch? Exactly. I remember liking Batman Forever. It wasn't until when I started to get older and rewatched it, I'm what happened to this franchise? Because if you watch them in a row, it's just okay, serious, good, still serious, not as good, but still good. And then all of a sudden it's just big tonal shift to whatever.
It's it's somebody's how can you describe this? It's like the phone game of a Tim Burton movie. Like if somebody described it and you said, "Oh yeah, we can do that," and then you went and watched the '66 TV show and said, "We'll do it like this," right? It's crazy. No, it's not. Well, there you go. Andrew says Batman Forever was my favorite as a kid. But I think if you were a kid and you,
I want to know, Andrew, do you still have a reverence for that movie though?
Yeah, that's the question. That's the question of the day right there.
Because I know people that loved growing up like all these types of movies, and then as
from
them,
like The Last Starfighter, for example.
He's not paying attention.
I'm listening and talking trash.
Yeah, like The Last Starfighter being one of those movies that you thought was great when you were a kid, and then you go and rewatch it.
It's great. I'm gonna watch.
Was there a movie like that you remember watching that you thought was great as a kid, and then you grew up and you were like, "Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking with this thing."
Me?
Either one of you.
I'll tell you, for one, I watched The Return to Oz as a kid and thought that was one of the most amazing movies ever. And then I bought it when I found it on DVD and rewatched it. I'm like, what's happening? It's a movie. Does not hold up, guys. Does not hold up.
Okay. Andrew says it's a goofy and nostalgic reverence, yes, but acknowledge it's not as good as a movie. I was, for me, was it Dragon Slayer?
Dennis Quaid?
No.
Which one?
This is the one where what's his name? Ian McDermott was in as like a priest, very young, probably in his late 30s or something like that.
Dragonheart. That's one where Sean Connery is the dragon.
Not Dragonheart, Dragon Slayer, and it was like a girl, and it's just it's really bad. It's
like a game. Dragon Slayer?
No. Look it up. I think it's Dragon. I'm pretty sure it's Dragon Slayer.
Funny enough, they're actually making a new movie based on that game.
You actually have to buy. You have to buy. I don't even think it's available anywhere. I'll look it up, but I'll tell you who was in it. Oh, I know who was in it. It was God, what's that guy's name? How about you, TJ? Anything like that?
Oh yeah, like I kept trying to talk. I don't know if this thing is on.
Okay, Peter McNichol. Was in it. I don't know who that guy is.
TJ, you talking whenever you're talking. If Trevor starts talking as well, Trevor overcuts your mic, so you can't hear you at all.
What it is? Yeah, it's funny. Like nobody that's watching this show really knows, but like every time I come on, the first thing I do is ask Tom, "Hey guys, like, can you hear me?"
Yeah. And when no one else is talking, yes. But as soon as Trevor starts talking, I cannot. You like it feels like your mic just like literally. It's like, well,
not talking loud, or is it something else? Is it a setting, or is he just loud?
I don't know.
Huh?
Whoa! What?
What's up, Richie?
Yeah, Sabrina. I'm wondering the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm hosting it. I have no idea.
And Richie's icon looks like an album cover. Like that looks like the hottest album that's ever going to drop. What am I looking at? Oh, I remember that title. At least I never saw that movie. I don't think
it was a cool dragon, but I mean, I watched it recently, thinking, "Wow, this is a really underrated movie," and I remember it being so great, and I was just like, "Wow, this is really bad."
I have something. It's not going to be a popular opinion, but 1966 Batman.
No, that's popular. Oh wait, you don't? You think it didn't hold up?
Like when I was a kid, like I thought it was amazing. Then I watched something within like the last 4 months. I'm like,
the show or the movie?
The show.
Yeah, I mean, it's campy as shit. Like when I was a little kid, like I watched it. I come home from school and it would be on like Channel 6, like PIX or whatever that was. And
I feel like I'm campier.
What's that?
It got too campy as I got older.
Yes, definitely. But like when I was a kid, I watched it because there was nothing else, man. There was no other live action superhero except for Shazam on Saturday morning or something, which was cool. But I would tell my dad about it. I'm like, oh my God, Batman is so cool. And my dad saw it when it came out, you know what I mean, in 66. And he's like, that's supposed to be like a joke. It's like filled with like all these C-level comedians and stuff like that. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's so cool. And then, you grow up and you're like, oh, yeah, Burgess Meredith. Right. Okay. Gotcha. But I still love those figures, though. Great figures.
Great. I still have it. Robbie.
Great.
I can't hear you. Shit.
I can hear you, TJ. You're real to me, man.
You're saying.
Jesus Christ.
Hang on.
I don't know if we want to
keep going.
Apparently, we've been taken down from YouTube.
We've been taken down?
That's what Richie's texting me on the side, saying he got a warning saying the video was removed because it violates YouTube's terms of service, and he doesn't see the live video anymore.
What?
I don't know. I'm repeating what I got texted, so that's all.
Well, I mean, I think it's recorded, so I'll just put it up later. I mean, how did we violate YouTube's terms of service?
They didn't like TJ's stance on the Batman 66 movie.
Too much cleavage going on, or what's the problem?
No, come on. They didn't like us talking bad about Val Kilmer. I don't know.
They heard about Trevor's nipple comments earlier in the show.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Possibly. So, do we want to look at some Instagram shots? Do we want to tell me who to look for here?
Sure.
Oh, I thought we were going to just select a bunch.
What's up?
I thought we were selecting a bunch.
Yeah, tell me who to look up, and we'll take a look at some.
Let's look at Eugene's, because that one blew me away when you texted. I have not, full disclosure, I have not really been on Instagram for the past 2 weeks, so that's why I was like, I don't know what's been going on. So
gotcha. When
you asked that question, I'm like, I don't have any. So when you sent over that picture by Eugene earlier, I was like, what is this? This is amazing.
Which one was that?
The Captain America one. Bulbasaurus vet.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I was like, that's like a movie poster or something like that. That's
I gotta switch the screen here. Hang on a second.
So sad.
Not that anybody's seeing this, but
they will. You could probably take down Richie's comments with the sub movies since we're not even online anymore.
Are we? Is anyone there?
No.
There.
No, the comments have stopped. Everything stopped. We're just.
Why was this broadcast deleted on YouTube? What the fuck is going on?
Do you want to pause the actual show, figure that out, and then come back to it?
I don't know what's going on with this. I mean, if it's not live, I don't know if it's recording or if it's not recording. I mean, I'm assuming if we're doing something here, it's going to keep it. But
do you want to pause right now and just see if anything we've said?
We can do part 1, part 2 as well. Yeah, you can post like, here's episode. I don't even know what number are we at. 16?
19.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Pause episode 19 and then like do 19 part 1, 19 part 2.
Okay. I guess.
Hey, then that makes people happy, right? Because people want us to do shorter shows, and you get 2 short shows to look at.
So you just want to end this or go back into it now?
Well, why don't we end it and then relaunch a new live one? That way we can get people back on.
Right now.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll end it. All right. I don't know if anybody's going to see this, but we'll be back in just a minute.
Technical difficulty sign right here.
Well, this is the first. It's kind of exciting.
All right. I don't know what the hell happened there. Somehow we got a notification that YouTube took us down for violating something. I have no idea what the hell we violated. But we'll be back here, and hopefully Tom and TJ will be on pretty soon. Going to just let everybody know that we're still on. Very strange. No idea what the hell happened there. There's Tom. We are live. I just started.
Oh, we're live.
So.
Wow. Instantly up. Look at that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's going to know, though. That's the problem. Hopefully,
well, if they signed up for the little bell thing that you were talking about at the beginning, then they'll know.
Hopefully they did. I
told Richie that we're going back up, so hopefully we'll
okay, good. Where did my... oh, there it is. Yeah, that's very strange. I can't wait to see the explanation for that one. That's going to be...
Hola. How's this audio now?
Oh, Sabrina's absolutely right. You cannot say that sickness by name.
Oh, my God.
I wrote it in a post on Instagram, and it deleted the post because you can't say that thing by name.
So do you think the entire episode is down? They won't...
I don't know.
Wow, that's great. Might want to post that somewhere prominent. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't see that anywhere.
No, they assume that you're making money off of the situation going on.
Okay. Oh, I got to tell you, man, YouTube lately in the last 6 months is really pissing me off.
It's not
how
YouTube. It's
can
all.
you be going through this in any capacity, no matter who you are, what kind of YouTube personality you are, if you're talking about toys, if you're talking about baby clothes, if you're talking about whatever the hell you're talking about, how can you not talk about that in relationship to what your product or service or whatever is? I mean, that's insane. I mean, we have to talk about how it's affecting. Oh, okay. Thanks, YouTube. Wow.
On a positive note, when you logged off, Trevor, while you were setting up the new one, we figured out what was wrong with TJ's mic. So there you go.
Oh, what was wrong with your mic?
It wasn't on. Well, it wasn't working.
No, I plugged it in the way I always do, and I just assumed that it worked. I think this is the only show where I was like, "Hey guys, do you hear me? How we doing?"
You know what happens when you assume.
Yes, I make yes.
Yes.
Are we live? We're doing it.
It's all your fault.
We're live. Oh, we didn't get to tell you, TJ. It's been live from the second.
Oh no, I was gonna get another beer, but
go. I got up.
Go get another beer. Nobody cares at this point. I mean, nobody's even seen the first half of the show. So,
hey, Nate.
People were on.
Couple scotches.
Hey, Nate, what's going on?
Okay.
Couple of scotches. That's what I got, my friend.
Man, I'm so upset that I have no scotch in the house. I'm very.
It's a whiskey.
upset.
It's not a scotch, technically, but.
And today, when I told you I went to the grocery store, I had bottles of wine in my my basket, and I went to the self checkout, and I forgot you can't buy alcohol through the self checkout, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, you can't do that." But I was already halfway through my order. I'm like, I'm not gonna end this order, put all my stuff back in this basket, bring it around to the other checkouts. I'm like, I guess I'm going with no wine. So okay. Oh God, I don't know. I'm on edge anyway. So if someone bothered to come up to you and say you can't do that, I asked them,
why can't they just check your ID at that point?
Right? No, that's what. And I've seen them because I've been there numerous times throughout this situation that they've helped people through because their normal cashier lines are so backed up.
Yeah.
But the girl who was working there today, when I arrived, she was done 4 hours ago. That woman's I was
gonna say, and I do not blame anyone because I'm sure that has got to be absolute hell.
Yep.
But
this is
I gotta say, I think this is going to get worse and worse, and I think the thing is going to cause people to just have a very short fuse and just not want to bother. And I can totally understand that. I mean, it is ridiculous that they wouldn't just take your ID. But.
Well, the funny thing was too is halfway through my order, my checkout, the machine froze. So she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to transfer your checkout over to the main machine and then finish you off." And I'm like, after I left, I thought about this, oh, at that point, she probably could have just pushed the bottle through. But I didn't even think about it.
Yes, Nate, Cabal of all, man.
What is Cabal?
That is the Mythic Legions Cabal. It's a Facebook group that's the official Facebook group for Mythic Legion.
It's the Slayer logo that they're ripping on, right?
It is the Slayer logo. Yeah, there's a couple of them. They're making T-shirts riffing on different metal.
I thought that you were wearing a Slayer T-shirt until
about the Cabal. I don't actually have a Slayer T-shirt anymore.
How long does it take? I was wondering that too, Patrick.
Was that me?
Yeah, that's you.
Well, listen, I walked downstairs. I stopped by the bathroom. My wife asked me what I want for dinner. So
Dinner.
We're just saying that your presence is sorely missed when you're gone. That's all.
Said no one ever, but okay.
Said me just now. So there you go.
We say it all the time. We couldn't be here without you.
You're the glue.
If you say so. Thank you.
So, all right, let's take a look at this shot. This is a nice shot. He's got I guess it's just a okay, but maybe it's a BTS.
Nope. But yes, that's right. We're talking about photography.
I love the white hot. I don't do a lot of this stuff. I've done a couple of them. There was like an ACBA challenge to do like a white hot. That's what they call this anyway.
Just like a white background. That's what it's called.
Yeah, and it's fun. It's challenging though to make it not look dull.
And this is striking. Like when you guys sent this through, I saw this and I was like, wow, that is a powerful photo. Mainly because of, not mainly, but like a big part of it is because it's just white with just Cap coming at you with the hammer. And like, it's just. The
contrast is excellent. The balance of the darks and lights is perfect. And that's because of the crop. And that crop is, and I mean, that and the fact that this is the prototype one, right?
Yes. This is the concept version.
Black and white concept version, right? Yeah, it's a nice crop. Yeah, I love it. I love a bold crop.
Yep. And this is a bold crop.
Bold crop.
I don't know. I even think like the lens flare that he added by the hammer is a nice touch as well. The slightly tilted down head sculpt, so it kind of, you get that like little more intensity in his eyes. Yeah, it's just like, it really works all around. Eugene, if you're watching this, you did a fantastic job.
Yeah, very nice.
I will make sure I like and comment on your photo after this.
Like and comment. I think one.
Ooh, that Batman and Gordon shot looks good too, but this is not 1/12.
There's one from there's many from Tony recently, but there was something that just really stood out to me. Yeah. I mean, these are all fantastic.
Yeah, you can pick anything. Ooh, I like that Luke one.
Which one? This one?
The one above that one. The snowy version of that.
Yeah, that one. That one's
amazing. Oh, yeah, that's nice.
That's real.
That might have been it. Yeah, that's beautiful.
I love it. There's like the little bit of catchlight in his eyes. Yeah, it just adds so much emotion to like just this scene. It's beautiful.
And I know I'm gonna say that this is all practical. Am I wrong? Or maybe the snow isn't.
If you just click view replies on that top comment right there on the right, you might get your answer, because he's asking about it being practical effects, not that one. That one.
I'm using practical effects, just a simple set in the garden and the garden spare for the water. Wow, so that's water. So that looks great. And a couple of lights. So damn, those catch lights are real, which I don't think Tony's like a big Photoshop guy, so I didn't think so. That makes it just even better. I mean, that's great. Those are great catch lights, man. Really, really nice.
It's beautiful too.
Like, this is like, it makes me, I wish this had been, I wish like wherever he was had been like snowy. I don't know why. It's just a great.
Oh, you mean Luke in the movies? Yeah.
It's a great look.
Yep.
Hoth was one of my favorite locations.
Same here, man. Hoth was my number one favorite growing up. Anything with snow levels in video games, snow things in movies, like snow is just.
And yet you live in California.
I miss the snow.
Yeah,
I do.
Snow and Dagobah. Dagobah was my second favorite, because I could live in the forest like with very little light. I would love that.
Yep. Oh man, but imagine Dagobah if it snowed.
Oh, I'm getting excited.
Okay, we're live. All right, we don't want to take it down again. Don't get too.
I know exactly. As long as I don't mention the thing. All right, who else we got? What else did you have there, TJ, for shots?
I had. Hold on, I'm excited. There's two more people.
I think I saw photography.
Photo.
Damn it.
It's
Raffy, right?
No.
It's
Raffy.
Oh, Raffy.
I just said it's Raffy, and then you're like, no, it's Raffy.
No, man.
What's
his fucking username?
It's photography. It's right there.
Yes,
Oh,
photography.
right.
Yes.
Photog. Right.
That's what I was trying to say. Just not.
No, that's not it.
Just write photog. Period.
Yeah, I did. Oh,
No, you wrote phot. Period.
Take it easy.
Put the period in.
We could use your account, Tom, if you want to go.
Take it easy.
Which one are we talking about?
Scroll down.
That's
Scroll down.
great.
Oh no!
That's
I'm gonna drink my bat beer if that's okay.
You might
Yeah,
get us
go
kicked
ahead.
out. You might don't
Just
do
don't
it.
talk about what
Scroll,
that relates
Scroll,
to. Oh, that's pretty funny.
scroll, down.
Oh, does TJ know
There.
not to say the
Yeah.
thing? Okay.
Oh yeah, TJ, don't say the thing. That's why we got knocked off.
No, I know the thing. That the other reason it took me a while to like get a beer is I complained to my wife about the thing that I can't say.
The
Oh, okay.
thing that you can't talk about. The one
She
the
said,
word that must not be spoken.
You know what I can actually talk about too
Scroll
while you're
up,
looking at this
scroll up,
photo is he did a great shot with he did one both with Joker and Harley on the top of
Oh, yeah,
Top
that's
Bar.
yeah, that's
Those
are,
two are
That's what I
that's fantastic.
That's
Hey, they're all fantastic.
Yeah.
Golden
I
Eyes. No
like
longer.
the lighting on this. This is nice.
That looks like I didn't even notice he's hitting his head in the background too. That's great.
That's great. Well, you know what we could do? Here we go. Let's just go. Make it easy on ourselves.
Hot tots.
That's nope. That's not gonna work.
Don't look at that.
That's not gonna work.
Wait, what?
Can we look at hot toddies?
Dude, there's
Yeah, we'll be kicked off again.
a
Oh,
million.
God, we could be kicked off here. Who knows?
What is no? We don't shouldn't be doing this.
This is terrible.
Trevor, this is a bad idea.
1/6, maybe. I don't know. I'm just trying
No,
to.
wait. What are you doing? What are you looking for right now?
I'm just trying to like find some just some 1/6.
1/6 photography. Write photography or something.
Okay. Yeah, because this is going to be a lot of.
It's gonna be mostly shelf shots.
Does anybody use this tag?
Lenny said hot tots.
I don't know if anyone uses that. Well, obviously, 25,000 people use this tag.
I don't think I've ever used it.
I don't.
Me neither.
I think I might have used it once upon a time.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I'm not knocking anything here. I'm just saying. All right, what else have we got? Who else have we got here?
Are we done with rap?
Let's take a look at some
Trevor abandoned it too early.
Some Krennic shots, right? Is that what you're doing?
let's take a look at some credit shots. Definitely.
There we go.
Yeah. That's cool.
Trevor
That
just
was
wants to
great.
make this like Star
Now-
Wars oriented right off the bat, huh?
Now we need to find some Anakin. So you got to think he repeated these, or at least mirrored these.
I mean, I think if you're a Hot Toys blogger, you might actually have more than one.
7 or 8 of them, though.
No, maybe 2 or 3.
That's what I mean. But he's doubled.
I guarantee he's got at least 2.
I'd say 2. He probably has the
Me
new
too.
one and the original one. That's my guess.
I mean, I don't like that's. I mean, that's a discussion because from what I know, you don't always get to keep these things.
Really?
You
Yeah.
do. He told me you did.
He does.
Yeah.
Or maybe
I know
worked
Alex
that out.
does.
No, Alex said that he doesn't always. Sometimes
Really?
he's sent back, and he doesn't always get one.
Alex only sends them back when he does the preliminary shots, the prototype shots.
Okay,
I think if you're shooting the release, you keep the release.
you get to keep it.
Yeah, the
I
proto.
would think so because I don't think they get paid. So I mean,
No, they don't get paid. They get paid in the figure.
yeah,
Is what how it
it's
works.
a nice shot. That's great. I love that. Very cool.
Oh yeah, that one.
That's the life size or the quarter size one, right, or something like that, or
I don't know.
yeah. Very cool. Whoa, what is this? Oh, statue.
Yeah, it's a statue. Not a very good statue.
Will there ever be a child Anakin 1/6 figure?
I
I
hope
hope
not.
not.
Refresh this.
Are we back on the hashtag again? What are we looking at?
No. I'm just
That
going.
Raph shot at the top. I know it's not 1/6, but that was amazing.
Which one? Oh,
Very top one.
Johnny's.
Not anymore.
I think I just lost it.
I'll go looking for it later.
That's great. Dan's doing some great stuff. That's
Yes. Dan's awesome.
cool.
This show has just after the break, it's just evolved. What's it become?
Hotats Voldemort. Yeah, Voldemort. No, that should not be named. We probably can't show this, right? We can't show that because that's
what.
Don't get us taken off again, man. Come on.
All right. What else we got? What else did you pick
Jordan,
up?
you're absolutely right. Trevor says, "Whoa!" When Anakin pops up, he's like, "Whoa! How can I buy it? That's another Anakin. I don't have that one."
Let's go to Swiss Jedi.
Swiss Jedi, yes.
Yeah, cool. It was right there at the top. You didn't stop typing.
I got it. I'm looking down. It's a very awkward angle. This keyboard.
Oh, that's right. Sure.
Oh, I know another one was Roll the Hard Six too.
At least I turned on my mic.
Wow, things are getting touchy.
Wow,
that's cool. That looks like
at least I've been out of the house this week.
Sabrina just did a shot like this without the background, but with her new gear.
She did.
Very nice.
I love every shot of Star-Lord. It's beautiful. What a beautiful figure.
I know. I have to check it out. Yeah, Coco does some nice stuff. Love that. I mean, it's not 1/6, but I love that. It's great. Nice.
That's not the show. We are live right now. We talked about this one. Wasn't this one featured on?
I think so. I think somebody picked one of the. Yeah, I think this. Yes, it was. Yep, exactly.
I know Matt Roll the Heart Six was another one that.
Yes,
sent over.
I love this. This looks great. Great black and white figure to shoot in black and white, man. It's really, really good.
This is Ben.
He's all over this Joker, and he does a great job with it. Really,
yeah,
really
he did a good job putting it. I think it was a great idea to put it on the Leto Joker body, the suited.
Yeah. The tuxedo. That's right. Yeah.
It's a cool look. It works really well for him.
Yeah. What else you got here?
That's the quarter scale.
This is the quarter scale, right?
Yeah.
God, I'm hovering over this in my cart, man. I just can't pull the trigger. I know it's going to be gone, and I'm almost hoping it is at some point.
Ooh, yeah, we never talk about these. That's the Mando 1/6 scale Victor Freeze.
We talked about this when it was coming out. I think we had this up when it was up for pre-order, I think.
Did we?
I thought we did.
So. Yeah. Man, it looks like just the way, I don't know if it's the lighting or if it's shaded that way, but it looks cell shaded, but also realistic in a weird combination way. It's like,
yeah,
what a beautiful looking figure / shot. I don't know how much, because I haven't seen this guy too much in person, so I don't know how much the photo is doing the work or the figure is doing the work to make it look like that, but it's just like everything together just works like money.
Yeah.
Lenny just said quarter scale Vader is in low stock. I think you should jump on that.
I know. Lenny's the one that's pushing me on this. Is like, you really got to get it. You got to get it. It's low. I think he told me it was low like 3 weeks ago too.
I think if we are on this episode long enough that you have like 1-2 more glasses, it might happen.
We could just go order stuff like live. We could just
wow, you're on your computer, so why not?
Trevor gets to use the search bar more.
Oh, Christ.
Let's see your search history, Trevor.
Yeah. Well, this is Chrome, so luckily there's nothing in it.
Right? I'm using Chrome too, and I never use Chrome. So
never use Chrome. But you're right. I mean, I love this jawline, this face. It looks so cool, man.
Like, I know that's
obviously part of the figure, but the lighting that was done on it really
accentuates it.
Right?
Really nice.
The rim lighting right there is really nice. Beautiful.
It's the rim lighting balances with that shading perfectly.
Oh, look at that. I didn't realize it came with this head.
Oh, yeah.
I avoided these at all costs because I know I'd order them. And I was just talking with Jason yesterday, and he got the Batman, the 1/6 Batman, and I'm like, oh, God.
Richie got the Batman, too.
I know. It looks so good. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, that one. I love that one.
Great.
I do notice, though, you can see the rim in the dome around his head. Like, and I know Hot Toys faces issues. Like, this is where the mold kind of cuts off, so this is where we have to kind of like put the in.
Still don't fully understand that, how you can't just mold a single piece in that shape.
Yeah, especially if it's open on one side.
But I don't know. I mean, I would rather almost have like a little, like the little dot at the head at the top of the thing where it sort of like poured out into the mold.
Yep.
If that's how they do translucent stuff, I don't know that much about it. But yeah, I hate that line.
Sabrina said, "I like Matt's Luke shot a lot." Is there a Luke shot towards it here? This is Matt. So, that one though.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That one's
That's straight out of the movie, man. That's great. So I got this coming. So this is coming on Tuesday.
Nice.
I got it for basically the Endor look and this look because I don't know why. I guess I just wanted the option of having this look. But I got a Yunsel Luke, and I've got Silent Surfer painting that. So I probably will part this out for a lot of things. But I do like this look. This is a cool look.
Lenny said, speaking about Victor Freeze, there is no seam line, and it is a seamless dome.
Well, okay.
And it might just be the light hitting that like edge in a harsh way.
It could be.
Yeah.
Well, you sure there's nothing inside? Because that looks like almost like an inside ridge or something.
It does look like a ridge. Yeah, it looks like that's
like there's nothing out here, but there's like an inside connection or something like that. Like they were like almost like stuck together. I don't know.
So
there'd be a ridge outside if they were though.
Can you go to Matt's picture of Christopher Reeve Superman?
This one here?
Either of those two. Actually, go to the one to the left of that one. Maybe other direction. That's a good one, that Joker. Yeah, that one.
Wow.
Really like the intensity of those eyes.
Yeah.
I really want to get this figure.
Dude, I missed this figure for an incredible price.
I should have got him
6 months ago. I don't know. I can't remember what the situation was, but I think I saw it, and I think I literally missed it by minutes. It was this, and I think he was selling the DX Dark Knight, and that was a great price too. They were killer prices. I've been looking for a really good price on this thing for a long time. Every once in a while it pops up, but I keep missing it.
Do you think that Hot Toys will ever remake the classic like Reeves and Superman or anything? Because of like, you know how they sometimes are like, oh, this is going for a crazy amount in the aftermarket. Let's reproduce that figure again.
Yeah, all the new re-releases they're doing.
Because I would like now, that's the Superman I want. Like,
yeah, I know, me too. I mean, I would say I don't know what you base that on. I mean, obviously they're going to base it on sales. Would it sell? Would it sell 5,000 units? I don't know.
It could be a exclusive for Toy Fair or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else it could come with that wasn't with the original figure that could make it like something more special, I suppose.
But was there anything really more special about the Two-Face that they just redid?
No. Yeah, that was a weird selection too. Just Two-Face. I wonder if that was just like an underordered figure that they just decided to release for the anniversary or whatever.
Right? The thing was that figure for a long time was really cheap. I had found them everywhere for like really cheap, selling well. And then once I guess the stock was gone, they were just like, well, now it's going to be 3 times the price of what it was. That's
what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if it wasn't just a low order and they just didn't produce a lot of them, so they figured that there's a call for them. I mean, Superman, I don't know I mean, that was 66 Batman, and I see so many people like, oh, I really want those 66 Batman figures. Yeah. And just a lot of people didn't order them, so they just killed the line. But I know a lot of people would probably buy them. But, I mean, I know some of the smaller companies, like that 1,000 mark is their mark. Like, can we sell 1,000 of them? Yes. Done. For Hot Toys, I got to imagine... Even though their production costs are probably lower than most of these other companies, probably 3,000 or 4,000 is their mark to sell. And if they can't hit 3,000 or 4,000 sales, I don't know if they're.
I feel like they could sell 3,000.
But they've done it already. They have this. I mean, they have the mold.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't. There's nothing that needs perfect. That figure's perfect. I don't need it. I don't need it improved.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Who else we got?
Yeah, who'd you have for this week, Trevor?
What did I have? I didn't. I didn't pick one because you guys didn't pick one. I just figured we'd go through. Oh yeah, there we go. So TJ, you still liking this figure?
You know, much more now that I've futzed with it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did you get it?
I didn't get it. I'm kind of getting like it's getting a little too deep in the Lord of the Rings line for me at this point.
Really?
I don't need all these ancillary figures.
Is Elrond really that ancillary?
It's borderline for me. Not really.
He's probably the biggest elf, right?
I mean,
well,
like Legolas, I guess.
Yes.
Legolas.
Galadriel.
Galadriel would be up there too. Yeah, I'd imagine those would be your three. Oh, and Arwen. So you make four elves, and those are your 4 elves, right?
But he'd be number 4 for sure.
Yes.
Well, maybe number 3, maybe over.
Well, no, I would actually put Kate Blanchett's character above his.
Maybe, yeah.
No, I would say Arwen's number 2.
For importance, Arwen's number 2. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's
Jordan's comment is great when you pull up his page. He's like, "Oh shit, avert thine eyes." No, bring those eyes.
That's a beautiful shot, man. That's great. Love that
Jordan
shot.
always does great work.
Is this a 1/6?
I think so, right? When you scroll up to look at the
I think I asked you this.
It is.
Yeah.
1/6 scale ratio.
Custom, right? So you put this together. This is kit bashed. This is a great job. Great job.
It looks perfect.
Yeah, it's a great job. I've seen somebody did a run of these custom, and it was before my time, and they were really nice. But this is freaking great. This jacket. Where the hell was this jacket from? Trench coat on eBay. Damn, man. Jealous of this.
It's a good looking coat. It looks like it fits him really well.
Fucking perfect. It's perfect. That's great. I want Watchmen. I really like Watchmen Mezco figures. That's what I would really like.
Oh man, that Gimli looks dope.
Oh, this is my shot. This I told him like in his month. This is amazing.
So I always try to do what he just did, and I'm gonna take it as probably practical. And Jordan, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I do this a lot in like digital, like trying to get these light rays to like hit the back of the head and then, like cast the right amount of shadow with the light rays kind of breaking it. And he just nailed it with the fog and everything like that, just so perfectly.
You know what the key to this stuff is? This is like that the shot I did with my Dio. It's like you get a very bright light to a small space. You got to get that small space, and you get some fog in there, and you'll hit this. But man, I mean, this is that scene, man. This is perfect for that scene. It's so good, really, really good. Love it. Love the tone. Everything's really, really good. Oh, there's my comment.
Let's scroll up to a couple shots.
When you heard what I said, I don't think anyone else heard it.
This one?
That's my vote from Jordan's.
Yeah, that's great too. Yeah, fantastic. But that sword to use, right?
Really like nailed that sword effect, man.
The sword effect that looks hell
incredible.
Jordan, you do. Is Atmosphere aerosol you're using? Nice. Yeah. Photoshop or Procreate?
Not many people use Procreate.
I know. I've tried, man. I bought that stupid pen for my iPhone.
Can I suggest somebody?
Yeah, absolutely.
FX Toys?
Yes. Chris.
I want to see we were talking about the Joker figure with the muted color, and he made.
Oh yeah.
The
he just did it, right? Like these aren't the black and whites; these are just
right. And he did like that's the promo art from the game, pretty much that he recreated.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he does it. I don't know if he shows it on this post. I don't think he does, but he shows it on his like end of the month post next to it. He shows where the inspiration came from. And you'll see like the art. So scroll to the next one.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Yeah, he nailed it. I think.
Definitely. Wow, that's so cool.
Because these figures, you can only do so much like compression with their posing and stuff like that. So
I love that
shot. that Thor shot that Chris did.
Oh, that one's real
Bring
good.
Me Thanos shot. That has to be my favorite version of like the 500 of them on Instagram.
That's really cool.
Easy.
That's really cool.
That's a badass one. Yeah.
Yep. Definitely.
He nails it in every way.
I really love these. These are really, really good.
Yeah, he's been killing
Now,
it.
what is this?
I think that's the same. No, that's the suit that he comes with, right? He just
Is it?
all the color.
Oh yeah, it is. Wow. Man, that's really nice. I like that. I like that a lot. I do remember that. Seeing that, but like it's like you go back and you're like, damn, that's really nice.
Can you go up just a little bit? One more. That Doctor Strange shot all the way on the left. He just like went ham with the effects, and it just like came out really cool.
Yep. That's got Matt rolled a hard 6 colors all over it right there.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very, very cool. Wow. What the hell is going on there? Wow, look at all the heads.
It's trapped in the multiverse.
Yeah. Let's talk. I can't wait for. So, did anybody see the cartoon pictures they had for the X-Men on Disney Plus? Like somewhere they posted. You see this?
No. What are you talking about?
No.
So they had something they posted, and I don't know where it is. I didn't get it from the YouTube video, but they had posted like little circles of X-Men cartoon heads, but not from the 80s X-Men cartoon, more like the What If style that they're doing for Disney Plus. And so the idea or the thought is that they're going to do some sort of cartoon X-Men for Disney Plus. And being that you're probably not going to be filming actual people for a little while, cartoons might not be a bad way to go. And so that it might be something that they do.
You're going to introduce them to the MCU, though, is it?
I don't know. I hope that's not the case. I'd love to see it tied in, but that's my first thought was like, I don't want to see them come in a cartoon first of all.
No,
but I wouldn't mind like a really good version of like the 90s, like the Wolverine and the X-Men I've been watching again, which was really good. The X-Men 90s cartoon was never my favorite. I never loved that, but Wolverine and the X-Men was pretty good. But I'm really looking forward. I was thinking of the multiverse. I'm really looking forward to the Scarlet Witch and Vision show.
Andrew said that they're the Disney Plus profile avatars. So I'm looking up right now.
Okay. So do you think it's just a promotional thing? Like they're just like there were different styles, so it wasn't promoting like the 90s show or anything like that. So
they look like they're just art by like Dale Keown or something like that for like profile avatars.
I don't know. There's been a couple of videos on YouTube. I mean, you got to fill space on YouTube, obviously, and you can't talk about anything that's going on in the news. So I guess you got to talk about something. But it was pretty convincing that it might be, a clue as to something.
I just texted you the image in our text thread. So if you wanted to pull it up.
Oh, yeah. Let me see if I can pull it into Bingo.
So there you go.
Yeah, that's actually, you know what? They were so small on the thing. That's a little more, I don't know. Is this the same thing they showed?
I don't know if that's what you're talking about.
I guess it was. Yeah, I guess it was. I thought they were a little more stylized than that, like a little more cartoon. These are a little more.
They look comic-y. They look like, so Dale Keown draws a lot of his stuff in pencil and then he'll color on top of it. So it has like a very soft like line to it, and it looks a lot like Keown style.
Yeah, there's a little more fantasy art feel to it than cartoon style. Yeah.
Exactly.
So maybe that's just bullshit. I don't know. It was nice to dream.
It's always nice to dream.
It really is.
That's all we got left these days.
Hey.
I didn't say why.
Who else we got? So I'm going to embarrass Sabrina. Oh, that's legendary outlaw. I put in her name.
Yeah.
She changed up her icon too when I first saw that.
I know. We got a signature going on. I think these are great looking, man.
Oh yeah.
I love this. Love it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
When she posted,
this was with the old equipment, I think, right? Was this? Oh, this is an older photo that you edited. Yeah. Really, really cool.
Can you go back and forth between the that photo and the older photo? Because she had it in the slide.
Oh, she did? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Sabrina, nice job with the...
Yeah.
You added that screen in the background perfectly.
Yeah. Just the color grade is like really good too.
It matches it perfect. Like I honestly thought of the old photo. I'm like, I don't remember the old photo in front of the window. But,
this one. This was the old photo. Yeah.
Yep. I know.
Yeah. Star-Lord. So Sabrina, you got this whole thing. we got these things weathered. Jason, what's going on, man?
Jason.
We got kicked off, just like we did last night. We just got this weathered by this guy. God, I'm losing my mind. Anyway, he's in New York, and he does some custom work himself. He doesn't usually do it for a lot of people, but he just waxed and dirtied up this whole coat. It looks fantastic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm getting that back pretty soon. Awesome. Oh, look at this. Look at that. That's a hell of a figure, man.
Yeah.
Sabrina
has the best versions of all these figures because
I know.
She puts into
I
it.
know. And the hair and everything. It's incredible.
The hair, the glass.
Look at that hair. Look at that hair.
Does he come with the cut up like bullet arm?
No.
No, so she added that as well.
It's a custom.
Oh wow.
She sold it.
Sabrina, I would not be surprised if you told me you sold every figure on your gallery right now.
I gotta tell you, not my favorite figure. I remember when this is Star Race, I think. No, was it Star Race or is this a custom? I think it's G-Wiz. But god damn it, man, this looks great. Like that angle, so good, man. Really, really good.
I love that, and I used to watch this movie all the time as a kid growing up. The Supergirl movie.
I thought that was the Star Race one. Oh, Sabrina, I can't wait to see. I know this was with the new equipment, right? Is this with the new equipment?
I believe so. Go up to the top. Oh, is that the top? No caption, just hashtags?
It's Canon, but she was shooting a Canon before, so I know she was getting a new Canon. I thought I saw somewhere that this was with the new rig.
Maybe it was the other Star-Lord shot, two previous ones.
This one?
The detail shot that she posted in her story.
Oh yeah. There we go. Yep.
The one that she posted in her story of.
I love this. What do you don't like this?
It's amazing.
I love it. Beautiful. Still thinking about that Sherlock, Sabrina. If you still got it, I don't know.
It's gone.
To buy stuff. Is it gone?
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Did you buy it?
Did I buy it? No, because I thought about buying it, but then I was like, I don't have a body for it.
Damn it! I really should have bought that. I have it, but it was her paint job was great. It's like one of those figures that I really like, but like I don't know. I didn't want to spend extra money on it, but it was great, and I should have bought it. Damn it! All right, who else we got? Anybody else?
I mean, I do steel shields, or
I was just gonna say.
Oh, he's posted some great stuff recently too.
Nope, that's Blow.
Just to say that's not Rob.
That's
G-Wiz.
Call it G-Wiz, yeah.
Yeah.
That Thanos shot,
sweet.
that one looks good.
Love that.
Definitely.
This
one blew me the fuck away. I was like taken by this.
Yeah.
I think the animated version of the Gauntlet, I think on like the next slide of this.
Oh yeah.
One of these slides, there's an I think
his edits are great. Oh wait a minute, we got
there you go.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
With lightning and music.
Yeah, so
that's great.
It's so cool. Like, I don't know. It's like everything about it is.
I mean, that's really good. A lot of times people will do that stuff and it's a little cheese, but man, that was really, really good.
Rob takes his time on these things.
Yeah, that was really good. No, I mean, just the animation itself, you know what I mean? It was just nice. And
that's what I mean. Like, he's done the animation
yeah.
before on things.
Very cool.
And his build up, of his background. And
the build up. Oh, nice. Oh, that's great, man. I didn't see that. So I gotta slow down when I'm going through. Sometimes I saw the shot. I don't remember seeing the. But I told him I freaking love this thing.
That's
I
amazing.
love this. Yeah,
that's a poster.
Yeah, and that's really cool. I mean, I just never think I've been so focused on doing practical stuff that I don't think about like doing composite collage type stuff, and I really want to do it. Thinking about like doing a Mythic Legions thing like that when they come out with a couple other figures.
Do it.
Yeah, I will. No, I do. I will. And We Shoot Toys does great stuff with collages and stuff too.
Yeah, that cap on the right is great.
Yep. Oh, wow. Holy shit. That's fantastic.
He's been doing some great composite stuff recently.
Yep. Nice display. Really nice.
Like Sabrina, Rob curates his display really nicely.
He does curate. Wow, man, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Man, that makes me want that Bucky figure. I never wanted a Bucky figure. So.
I know. I see that every once in a while. And TJ shots earlier on. Like, I was like, damn, man. I gotta get that.
You know what? Maybe I'll get Bucky this weekend.
You what?
I've slowed down a lot of my 1/6 scale purchases.
I remember when we used to shoot Hot Toys there, Tom.
I remember that day too.
Wow. It was when we could like go out and socialize.
It was. I think I was like able to go out like for brunch and stuff like that. I don't know.
Brunch. Movies. Theater.
I don't mind the movies at home. I like that they're dropping at home. That's kind of great.
Yeah. Have you seen anything that's dropped at home? Like
I watched Onward like the week after it came out of the movie theater.
Oh, yeah, I saw you watch that. How was that?
I loved it. I mean, it's
really
traditional Pixar fare, but I love orcs and fantasy and stuff like that. And it was like that. It was not like, you know what the story is going to be, right? Because pretty much every Pixar movie that you watch, you know what the story is going to be.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, so here's a question for you guys and everyone else listening. Like, should I watch Bloodshot?
You watch it. Tell me if I should watch it. How's that?
What?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You should watch it and then tell me if I should watch it because I've been thinking about it.
That's not the answer I was looking for. Never mind.
Okay, well, that's the answer I'm looking for.
God damn it. Like, a friend of mine was like, she downloaded it. I still haven't heard back on whether I should, like, watch it. And she, like, used to work for Marvel. So I was really hoping her.
Patrick liked Bloodshot. If you're looking at the comics, Patrick liked Bloodshot.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
I heard mixed things. I heard
a lot of.
It was like it was good. It wasn't great. It wasn't really like the comic book
entertainment. I just want it to be horrible.
I read the Rotten Tomatoes page, and Lenny, I know you're saying it got good reviews. If you read the Rotten Tomato page, that page will disagree with you greatly because every review was super slamming that movie, and I'm like, oh, maybe I won't watch this because I thought about it. Oh, that's
the thing. That's perfect. Like if you're, which were my expectations as well. I mean, it's.
Yeah, my expectations would be pretty low for any Vin Diesel movie. So
yeah, it's Vin Diesel. It's Vin Diesel, and it doesn't look like Bloodshot. So like
it doesn't like one scene at all where he like looked like he was all white with the red circle and stuff like that. But otherwise, it didn't.
Which is killing me because I just had like a couple of Bloodshot #0s graded, and I'm like, the movie's coming out. This is going to be great. Like, nobody cares.
Once they cast Vin Diesel, that killed it right there.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
I'll tell you a movie that I think a lot of people were like thinking it was going to be terrible, but got really good reviews that I'm going to buy and watch this weekend. Is the Sonic movie. I'm going to watch that this weekend.
Which?
I heard that was really
Sonic
good.
Hedgehog.
Yeah.
What movie?
Sonic. It's supposedly really good. So
I'm still trying to watch that Pokemon movie.
Which one?
Detective Pikachu.
I like that one. I have that one.
Like halfway through, every time like I start it, like I get interrupted.
Oh,
Fucking work.
We just watched I got my wife to watch Endgame the other day, and she's like, "We should really watch all the Marvel movies like in order." I'm like,
Yes, you should.
"Yes, we should."
Yeah.
Like,
you'll understand
she
all
likes
my
that stuff, but she's not like a super, like nerd or anything like that. So like, I'm like, yeah, sure, we'll definitely do that. But then, do you watch them in chronological order by date that they occurred, or do you watch them in order of when they came out?
When they came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
I would have said chronological of when they occurred.
Well, then you're watching Captain Marvel,
Captain America, then Captain Marvel.
and then you're missing like a lot of the in-jokes refer to stuff that happens later.
I did think about that. Yeah, I did think about that. You're right.
Like you should just watch them as they released, because then you're actually getting, because they do harken back to, like, if it takes place in the past, they definitely reference future stuff that you're missing if you haven't seen that future stuff yet.
Right. That's true. That's true. Good point. Good point. I don't know when we'll actually do that. We got roped into Tiger King. Everybody watch Tiger King?
Yes.
I hated that they didn't focus on the. Oh yeah, that's right. You said you watched it. I don't like that they didn't focus on the tigers, and their situation. But it was a fascinating portrait of a certain part of America.
That's the part of America. You know what I don't need?
I know.
Yeah,
I know. Coupled with everything else that's going on that we won't talk about.
If we're talking about shows that we're currently watching, I just caught up to this season of Westworld, so I'm very excited to watch this season of Westworld.
How is that? Because that last season lost me, man. And why not any 1/6 versions of that? Nothing from Westworld.
I don't need anything from Westworld 1/6, but
I don't either. But I'm surprised that nobody has come out with them, like a Star Ace or a 3-0 or something like that hasn't licensed them.
So you will
see a 1/6 Tiger King at some point, though. I think.
What?
You will see a 1/6 Tiger King at some point.
Probably. You're absolutely right.
Wait, Ramier is sculpting one. Go on his page.
Jake is?
Go on his page.
Jason, you're totally from that Oklahoma. I know it. Speaking of Tiger King.
Oh shit!
Boom.
I did see this. Yeah.
Wow, that looks like a horror show version.
That's what he looks like. That's what he looks like.
Oh, I've seen what he looks like, but that's
Never mind.
That's brutal.
Yeah. He's new to sculpting, but I mean that's a rough. I mean, I have no doubt he'll do a good job with it. No doubt.
Trevor's gonna have one. Guarantee you.
No, I don't think so.
He's gonna have one, but the tiger is gonna be digital.
The tiger will be real. That's actually a 1/6 Panther.
That was a good Vince Mackey up there.
This here?
Michael Chiklis from The Shield.
Oh yeah. Yeah, lips a little weird. Okay.
His lips are very weird.
Are they like that? Yeah, the little.
Yeah.
Sabrina, is this one of Sabrina's shots? Sabrina, did you take this shot? Oh no, this is one of his in-studio shots.
Oh, season 3.
Is this the Craig sculpt? Yeah. I don't know about this one. I got the sculpt. I'm not sure about his paint. I mean, I love Jake's paint. He does a great job. I'm just not sure about this one. Or maybe it's the hair. I'm not really sure.
I feel like I'm going to get some flack for even saying this, but I've yet to be incredibly impressed with any Joaquin Phoenix Joker sculpt paint combination.
Wait a minute. I'll show you one.
Yeah, please. And don't be offended if I'm not impressed.
Oh shit. Who's was it Yellum? No, Yellum wasn't Yellum. Was it YJ Park? No. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll find it.
I'm more enjoying your search style.
I'm fucking captivated.
Yep.
Okay.
Same here.
This looks pretty fucking great.
It's a moody shot. I need to see it straight on.
Is this one of Yellum's students?
Yeah, this is what's his name's students?
Yellum?
Rain Man students. Yeah.
Wow.
I wonder if Rain Man's actually got better shots of it. She doesn't have all his shots.
Lenny, I think we all want to ask that same question.
What's that?
What are you looking for?
We're not sure.
Like, that's a gorgeous photo. Like,
right?
I'm not disparaging photos can't be taken of like maybe sculpts that are perfect.
But I think this. Look at that. I mean, I think that looks really, really good. But this
sure,
job,
but I need to see
really
it. I'm talking about like I need to see it. Like this is what you're gonna buy. Like this is what I made when I painted.
I know what you're saying.
Right?
A product shot. It's not.
Like you can
make. I agree.
Yeah, you can make it like any any sculpt as long as it's like 80% there and look 110%. Right? If you're like a competent and really good photographer, which all these shots that we've looked at are amazing.
This is actually my friend Pete did this. I think this is my friend Pete did that one.
The paint on that's really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's his figure.
That body looks really good too.
I don't know. I think this is a really good.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying. It's hard to tell. It's not a product shot, but I think this sculpt is good. I had a shot at getting this. She had one left, and I didn't do it, and I might be regretting that. It's hard to tell, though. It's always hard to tell. That looks great.
That looks really good.
Let's just look at Yellum for a minute.
Sure.
I fucking love this. I mean, there's just nothing better than this shit, man. Look at this. Come on. Come on.
The sculpt isn't there on that one, but I like the paint.
This?
Yeah. That.
Oh, come on.
That looks like Tom Hanks to you?
Yes.
That looks like Tom Hanks, like Al Franken had a Frankenstein baby. Like, come on.
It's a repaint of the eyes. That's not very good. I don't know what happened there.
The Big Chief version of that.
Dude,
great.
Come on. That's insane. That's beautiful.
Maybe Tom Hanks got the sculpt. I don't know.
Tom's picky.
I am. And then yet not. That I think he looks perfect. Like that looks absolutely. I don't know that actor's name. I forget it all the time.
Dale DeHaan?
That looks amazing. That looks like they just chopped off his head and put it on a tiny little body.
Right?
Holy crap. Someone wrote almost perfect on that. Tell them get the hell out of here. That looks perfect. Tommy Shelby, is that the guy from Peaky Blinders?
Yes, Tommy Shelby, yeah.
TJ's ordered him. Nate.
Yep.
You ordered it, TJ?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Look at you. The Big Chief.
Oh, that's terrifying.
I think it looks pretty good, actually. That looks good. Sculpt's not perfect, but it's good.
Paint looks good. Sculpt's not 100% there.
It's a different sculpt. Not so good.
The other sculpt of him looked absolutely perfect. That looks
really cool. Amazing.
Yeah, that looks really good.
That hair. It's
fucking
crazy.
Man, just seeing that makes me. I wish I saw a Jack Nicholson Wolverine or something like that, because that would be
right.
That would be so good. That looks really good too.
Damn, that's good. Seen a lot of good ones of that. That's very well done, though.
Those are terrifying.
This looks good at certain angles. I don't know. This is when Lenny did the lightsaber for. The outfit looks really good. This looked better early on. I don't know what happened.
You like the eyes? The eyes look anime to me.
Yeah, I know. And I think I don't know what happened with this. I don't know.
I'm happy to hear that, Sabrina. I'm happy I'm not like completely crazy. I love this, by the way.
It's a little anime, right?
This is Kaneda from Akira.
Akira, right? Yeah.
Well, it's not Akira. It's Kaneda. That looks really good. Holy crap! Wow.
Here's a little flat on the top, but it does look great, though.
Yeah, I can see.
Paint is fantastic.
Paint is amazing. I even think the initial face sculpt looks really nice. Maybe the head's not fully developed.
I tell you, like 3-0 does a good job with the sculpts. The sculpts are there.
It's just their paint
is awful. It's awful. And I don't want to have to pay more.
Go back one. Was that Cillian Murphy mixed with Scarlett Johansson as a figure?
I don't
If
know
that's
who
like their
that is,
child,
actually.
then
I'm not really sure who that is. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see
it's terrifying. I don't quite get it.
Is it Billie Eilish? That's not Billie Eilish.
I don't know what Billie Eilish is, so I don't know.
You don't know who Billie Eilish is?
I know she's a musician, but I don't know what she looks like or what her music sounds like.
Oh man, you should.
Me too.
I think you'd like Billie Eilish. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, she's fantastic. I shouldn't tell everybody this, but she's going to have commissions open and on like I'm going to say the 12th or the 15th for you.
Man, that Rami Malek, oh my God. Someone like put a vice on the top of his head. I know he has a very like top of his head. That was like someone's like trying to pull his face off by pinching the back of his skull.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a little pinheady.
Yeah, it's really the shape of his head is just weird.
I mean, some of these things she's just doing the best she can with what's there. I mean, again, this is a 3-0 sculpt. I've seen this painted. This is very good. I mean, I know it's like the dirty, naked version of her, but it's good. I mean, she did a good job of that.
That looks good. I mean, nothing disrespecting her paintwork at all. It's amazing.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Earthquake. We're having an earthquake.
You are?
Yep.
Oh, we're gonna get kicked off of YouTube again.
Did we?
You can't talk about an earthquake.
I can't talk about the fact that my entire world is shaking.
I know that's your Luke, Lenny. I know. It's. I like it too. This was the Janix Luke, which was never good. But all right, we're going on and on. I mean, we could just do this all night.
Who was that? Wait, hang on. Hold the phone. Who was that to the left of Robert Downey Jr.?
Right here?
No, I know who that is. That movie was actually really funny. What is that supposed to be?
Oh, that's what's his face? Jude Law.
No, that's not. That's the character. That's the blue character from Avatar. That's one of those aliens, right? From Avatar.
It's Jude Law.
Come on, that was nothing like Jude Law.
It does look something like Jude Law. I don't think the sculpt is perfect, but I could make that out as Jude Law.
That looks like a 2002 video game adaptation of Jude Law.
Oh my God! All right, Tom's on fire. Jude Law for sure, says Nate. Thank you.
Nate, you're crazy.
Do you guys have advice on finding a painter?
Ask Sabrina.
Ask Sabrina. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of them out there. Follow them on Instagram. Man. It's tough to get in with somebody because they're always backed up. I mean, there's a lot of great people out there.
Doesn't our parent company have a directory for this kind of question?
We don't have painters on there, I don't think, but you could check Exclu Collective directory. Exclu Collective, exclumagazine.com/directory. There may be painters on there. We do have diorama makers and all sorts of things, but I don't know if we've gotten a lot of painters to. A lot of the painters don't want to put their info up because it's like they're already like Yellum is booked for a year in like 3 weeks, so they just don't like people calling them and bugging them. But I would just like look at people's work and see who painted it and contact them. I mean, you're going to get people who say, yeah, I can do it, but it's going to take like 6 months, a year. So don't expect to be getting it back in a month or so.
I mean, I'm being completely honest about this. Sabrina did a lot of due diligence by putting some story highlights up on her page. If you go to Legendary Outlaw, she has a story highlight that will tell you all about very specific styles of or people to go for custom stuff like paints and things like that.
Yep, definitely.
Yes. Sabrina just said, "Oh, I've got the list of painters in my IG stories thing." That's the thing
exactly what we're talking about. Yep, that was great. And she's got people who will do hair and things like that too. So,
and that's so typically when people ask me that, because I get random questions like that every now and again, I tell them exactly that. Now that Sabrina put that up, it's the best resource. It's great. Mm-hmm. Thank you for doing that, Sabrina.
And if you're not on Custom 1/6, then I probably should plug my own. I have a Facebook page called 1/6 Custom, which you can go on. There's a lot of people on there that have that are either artists or are selling stuff or things like that. So there's a lot of places you can find them. The problem is getting into their rotation.
Yeah.
it's expensive and it's not timely. So
Nate asked a question about any updates on that Red Dead figure, and I have been asked that a couple times. I keep checking the Facebook page, and there's no updates about it. But I feel like that's one of those things that they've been asked to take it down numerous times by Rockstar. So there's not going to be any updates until it just is in your hands.
That's true, and I think that circumstances are affecting some of those smaller producers and stuff. Because there was TNS said there was a delay on something similar to that, like another third-party video game character. I can't remember what the hell it was. I thought it was that at first. I was like, oh, there we go. There's the update. But I would expect a lot of that stuff. What's that?
Was it the Metal Gear Solid figure? Because they just completed a lot of work on Solid Snake.
It's possible. They said it was going to be delayed.
Yeah.
So I don't know which one it was.
They said that all figures have been delayed on their Facebook page, so there you go.
Yeah.
Sabrina in with the answer. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen, but I also figured that you're not going to hear anything specific about that figure until it's just there. It's out.
Yeah, I think you're probably right about that too. Yeah.
Which is sad because I mean, I have a friend who doesn't collect 1/6, but he ordered that figure because he loves Red Dead so much. And he's just like, I don't know what's happening with it. I don't know where to find information. I'm like, well, I'm in the loop of these things, and I don't have any information for you either. It's just gonna be one of those things that's just gonna happen when it happens.
Yeah.
They're trying to still meet demands by making the figure, but also not incur a lot of legal issue with it. So,
yeah, definitely. I'm still looking forward to that figure, although more I think about it, like I kind of want 1/12 cowboy figures. I want to do cowboy stuff, but again, I mean, I'm not I never played Red Dead Redemption, so I'm not connected to the character at all, but I just wanted all the stuff that he came with was incredible, and I just wanted to have some cowboy stuff.
Yeah,
I'll do something with it.
He came with a whole bunch of stuff, and it was a really great price.
Yeah, it was a great price too. Hopefully, we get it. All right, let me get back to this thing. Why do I have to stop this to go back? Okay, there we go. So, I mean, this was the question. We haven't really talked about this because we can't talk about it apparently, but the words are up there. So you can read that and you can tell us whether or not, you've been more involved, like thinking about it, culling it, thinking about collecting less, selling some stuff. Let us know what your thoughts are. But don't say anything. Don't say the word because it'll pull it down. God forbid you talk about world events. Thanks for joining us. Episode 19, hopefully at least half of it is in the can. Maybe you'll see just the last half of it. If not, there's a bunch of stuff you missed. It was great. Whatever. Thanks for joining us. And, take care. Stay safe. We'll see you next time.
Good night.